Welcome back, my dear students. After completion of the human heart dissection, now we will be doing the chicken heart dissection. Now, before we start with the dissection, try to understand some of the facts about the chicken's heart. Now, the average body temperature of a chicken is much higher than the body temperature of the human beings. The chicken heart is adapted to being able to handle the increased stress. The heart, how the human and the chicken heart is different. The chicken's heart valves are much simpler as compared to the heart of as compared to the heart and the valves of the human beings. The ventricles of the bird heart have more muscle mass and less chamber space than those of a human heart. The right atrium and the ventricle of a chicken heart creates a cycle that than the chicken heart which receives the oxygenated blood. So these are some of the facts. Apart from the facts of the chickens, or the you can say the chicken can be classified under the aves, that is the birds. So now we'll see what the avian hearts pump, how they do the pumping and all those things. The avian hearts pump faster than the mammalian hearts. Due to the faster heart rate, the muscles surrounding the ventricles of the chicken heart are thicker. Both the hearts can be labeled with the following parts. That is, the chicken's heart will consist of the ascending aorta. So now if I take a closer look at the heart of the chicken, it is again a conical structure. This way, this is the conical structure of the heart. This is the narrow apex, and this is the broad base. Whereas this particular structure, I will say that these entire structures of the heart consist of the following parts. That is the aorta, this aortic arch or the ascending aorta, then the left ventricle, left auricle, and the right ventricle and the right auricles. So all these will be constituting to the four different chambers. Now, like in the human heart, the chicken heart also has the four chambers. That is the right auricle, right ventricle, which is receiving the deoxygenated blood from the body, and it will be sent into the lungs, whereas the left auricle and the ventricle is going to receive the oxygenated blood from the lungs, and it is going to be sent to the body parts. The birds have a very high metabolic rate than that of the human beings. The average body temperature of the chicken is 41 to 45 degrees centigrades, which is compared to humans body temperature of 37 degrees centigrade. The pulse rate of the chicken's heart can reach as high as 400 beats per minute. All these factors place a great demand onto the chicken's heart, which has to work much harder than a human heart. The chicken's heart is adapted to handle the increased stress placed on it by its high metabolic rate. The size of the heart is in relation to the body mass. As the size of the chicken is small as compared to the human beings, even the internal organs will be small. Even the heart size is much smaller as compared to the human heart. Now, larger in birds, which is about 0.8% than in mammals, about 0.6% in mammals. The inside walls of the atria and ventricles are much smoother as compared to the human. So these auricles and ventricles, the inner walls of the human heart are much rough, and they are going to have much other membranes as compared to the chicken heart, which is internally very smooth. The ventricles of the bird's heart have more muscle mass and less chamber space than those of the humans. Externally, the ventricles appear more slender and pointed than in the human heart. Now, what are the different? That is, the avian circulatory system consists of a heart plus vessels that transport the nutrients, oxygen and carbon dioxide, waste products, hormones, and also the heat. So these are some of the characteristics of the avian heart. Now we will try to cut open and see how the auricles and ventricles are made up of inside the chicken heart. This is again a septum. See, one second. Yeah, this is again a septum which is separating or you can say divides the heart into two sides, that is the left side and the right side. That is called as the interauriculoventricular septum, which divides the heart into two sides. Apart from that, this is the aortic arch through, or the ascending aorta inside the chicken's heart. Now we will cut open the heart and see how the chambers look like. So this is how you can dissect or cut open the chicken's heart, and you can actually see what exactly it looks like internally. Now these will be the auricles on the top side. This is the aorta which supplies the entire oxygen rich blood to the body of the chicken. These are the ventricles. The lower ventricles, that is the left ventricle, will be much more thick as compared to the rest of the three chambers. In chicken, all the three chambers will be equally thick walled because they have to pump the blood in at a very faster rate. So because of that, there will be, or rather we will observe that there will be 400 beats per minute taking place. The size of the heart is much small as compared to the mammalian heart. Why? Because the size of the bird is always small. So depending upon the size of the birds and birds, you will find the heart is small. Now there is one more chicken heart being placed in the petri dish. Now this particular heart is much small as compared to this heart which I have cut open. Why? Because the another heart belongs to a chicken whose body structure was much smaller as compared to this. So you can straight away make up the structure of the heart depending upon the size of the bird. So that is the dissection of a chicken heart. So today we have learned about the dissection, the features, the facts about the chicken heart, how the circulation takes place, what are the components which are being circulated with the help of the chicken's heart. Thank you.